So how's it going, everybody? I'm Joe from Joe's Comic Talk. I'm also on TikTok, Twitter, and now Hive at Joe's Comics Table. I post there quite daily, so with other comics. But this is a special winter edition comics. I do have a few more Archie winter themed ones I want to showcase in today's video. As everybody knows, I'm a huge Archie fan. As you guys can see, I got my graded Archie comic there. I'm planning on sending more Archie graded comics in some point next year. I just don't know when. But first one I want to show you guys is Jughead number 10, volume 2. This is from 1989, so it is in Comic World Copper Age comic because it is in the late 80s. It has a 95-cent cover, so as the years go by, the prices increase on comics, as we know nowadays. So there's a couple cool different stories in here. One where, as on the front cover, Jughead finds a genie and wants to know how what it's like to getting to know what girls are. So pretty funny story in the first day. In the first story, so I think it's pretty cool. So I just wanted to show you guys on the back of it, cool advertisement with Barty and Fred doing their Cocoa Perils cereal. I remember Cocoa Perils being doing some commercials on TV, I think in the 80s with Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs or something like that, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. So pretty awesome advertisement on the back here with Fred and Barney for Cocoa Puffs. So I mean, the comic is in okay condition. I'm gonna put this comic about 4 out of 10 because it is a little wear and tear on there, and as you guys can see, the spine is not the best, and there's some indentation on the side of the comic. So yes, and unfortunately whoever owned it before me did not really take that good care of it. Otherwise it'd be probably a little more valuable, but as it stands, it's probably maybe $1 or $2, just because there's a lot going against it, but it's still not bad condition. The inside's all intact, so that, which is pretty good. And as you can see, is there's the genie. There is a winter story because we are at the start of winter now. I thought I'd show some cool winter theme Archie comics, and then in December I'll be showing some holiday comics too, from Marvel cartoon ones. I got a couple of cool videos to showcase for you, guys in December once it starts getting closer to Christmas. And I will be releasing a Christmas video on the 24th of December, which is a Saturday. So be on the lookout for that on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve day. But anyways, Jughead Volume 2, 1989, Copper Age. On the front cover, as you can see, Archie, Jughead, and the genie he released. So what happens? You have to read it. There is 32 pages, and on the front page there is Mr. Weatherby's doing a health education for Archie and the gang there. So quite a fun issue. Nothing wrong with it, but it is a winter theme, so which is why I want to showcase it for you guys. So another older Archie I have in my collection is Laugh number 252, released in March of 1972. So it is a in the comic terms, it is a Bronze Age comic. So I consider this in very good condition, or about 4.5 out of 10. Isn't in the condition it status is about a $3 to $5 comic. On eBay, prices range from very high to very low, so it is what it is. But this is probably a $3 to $4 comic at best. I think I only paid like $2 for this comic, so I didn't pay very much, which I'm happy for, because I know if it was in a higher grade, like a 9.4 or higher, it would be a little more valuable. But Archie and Jughead goes into the snow and loves it, as you can see. They are on the ski hill, and Archie and Veronica are in on the mountain, and Jughead wants Archie to go into snowmobiling business together, and then Reggie challenges Archie to a race. Winner gets to take Veronica to a dance because they're always fighting over Veronica, even though she's probably more interested in Archie at this point in time than Reggie, I would say. I think Reggie always comes out on the losing end, but you guys can correct me if I'm wrong about that. So do you guys, what series do you guys collect for Archie? Do you collect Laugh? Do you collect the regular Archie? Do you collect Betty? Do you collect Veronica? All the mainstream characters have their own series, and there's lots of reprints of these older stories too if you can't find them. But anyways, I do have it embedded board, so it is going to stay right where it is. There is some stress marks on here, so which is why I put it at a 4 out of 10, 4.5 out of 10, because it's not in perfect condition, which I wish it was. I'm just going to show you guys the sides of the comic here. You guys can make your own judgment on the grade of it, but it's still, the spine's in not bad shape, I would say. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not the best at grading, but if you guys know your grades really well, maybe you guys can tell me what the grade is. So yeah, this on the front cover, it's a 15-cent cover. So in the 70s, they were paying 15 cents. So you know it's a Bronze Age cover. When it's 15 cents or higher. They don't make too many of these anymore. They produce comics in thousands now. These older comics, especially 12 and 15-cent ones, are getting really hard to find. So I'm going to be doing a YouTube video with a very special Archie comic from 1960. I bought a very old Pep comic from 1960, so I'm going to be excited to show you guys that one in a different special YouTube. I bought some Silver Age cartoon ones. So this is Laugh number 252, and a nice beautiful winter cover because we are at the start of winter. Do you guys snowboard? Do you not? I'm not a snowmobile person. I never really been on one before, but and then on, as you can see, the bottom panel, Reggie does actually get Veronica, and they leave Archie in the dust. So maybe Reggie does win Veronica once in a while. They are always fighting over Veronica, and I bet Betty doesn't feel too good about it all the time when she doesn't get attention from those guys. So what do you think? Do you think Betty should get more attention from them, or do you think she should just forget them? But anyways, this is Betty and Me number 100, 1979. So another Bronze Age comic with a 35-cent cover price. So the prices have gone up and over the years. So this is like 7 years later. So yeah, prices did go up. Unfortunately, it's not the best condition, as you guys can see. There is some spine ticks, and there's a bit of a tear. So unfortunately, again, whoever owned these comics before I did not take care of them, which really makes me mad, because I try and take care of my comics, even if it's Archie's, the best I can. There is lots of tear on this comic, so it really hurts the grade on this one. But it's another fantastic winter cover where Archie and Betty are on one of those fortune carriages things. So in this issue, Betty is with Archie, so she does feel loved, which is good. I think Betty should get more attention instead of them fighting over Veronica over the time, but that's just me. So I put this comic about a 3 out of 10, or in good condition, just because how unfortunately roached it is. Now, this type of comic I would not send in for grading, just because I know how bad the condition. And these type of comics, how bad they are, they would be in the dollar bin section of your comic book store, which is probably where I got this one. But I do have this bagged board, as you can see, and I'll keep it in my Archie. I do have a full nice long box of Archie comics, so it does go in there. So it is what it is for those for this comic. But I wish people would take better care of their comics, especially when it was the 70s. But unfortunately I do have a lot of comics from the 70s with Archie's that people back then did not care about. It was just a comic book to it. So there is one cool thing about this comic. There is a hosted Snack Cats advertisement with Josie and the Pussycats on there. So there is some advertising with Archie Comics characters inside here. Apparently, this comic is half ads and half story, so it's not a true full 32-page story. But anyways, this is 36 pages. So in this comic, Betty also joins a bowling team. How does she do? Who knows? You have to read the story. But there's lots of reprints of this story out there, so if you can't find this issue, which I don't see why you couldn't, you should be able to find reprints in Archie Digest and so forth. But yes, unfortunately, I wish the grade was better, because it'd be about a $5, $5 to $6 comic. But as a stat, it's probably just $1 comic. But it is in my collection, and I'll keep it the best I can. So I'm Joe from Joe's Comics. I appreciate your guys' support. I'm a long-time collector. I've been collecting comics for a long time. And like I say, I post on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram and now Hive at Joe's Comics Table. I'm on all social media platforms, and I just love talking comics with you guys and showcasing what I get. And it's been an incredible journey so far. Now that I'm older and working steady, I can afford to buy more comics, which is what I'm doing. So follow me on this incredible journey of comic collecting. So thank you, everybody. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys here for the first weekend of December. Thanks, everybody. Have a great Black Friday shopping. I know I will be. Thanks, everybody.